lot of people don't cover this aspect of a 90 and
I don't know. Yeah, it used to be like who that I don't know why. Now there no one anymore. Oh shit. Eat some pizza. I thought it was DJs. What the hell is this? Phantoms. Meat. Where'd the paper towel go? I'm doing any more than this. Wait, what did I do? I'm flying. Come like this. This is used to make the world people to ask me still lagging. But I fixed it. Oh. Well, I should just watch the video. Oh, I'm in the sky. No wonder I can't do shit. I'm trying to emote the whole time. How to do 90. Okay.
You know, during the tutorial, and people are lost in terms of like why they can't do a 90, and it's because you have to look around and jump at the same time. So how do you achieve that? There's 3 ways to do it. The first is claw grip. You can use your pointer finger to press your A button or whatever your jump button is, and that allows you to keep your right thumb on your right thumbstick so that you can look around while you jump. The issue with this is, one, people claim it can give you arthritis. I don't know if that's true or not, but for me, it's just uncomfortable on my hands and my fingers, and so I don't like it. I don't use it. Your next consideration is to use paddles. You could buy like a strike pack for, you know, a few bucks. That's probably the cheapest option for you, or you could go out and buy my entire game in general. So the Elite Controller helped me with that, and it allows me to not only jump at the same time as I look around, but I can pull out my mats while I look around. I can, oh, that's nice. I can edit while I look around, which I'm not looking at something, but okay, I can look around while I edit. So to me, in my opinion, paddles are the most valuable investment that you can make in making this work. The other last option, the third option that you have, is to change your custom binds. Now, I do a combination of the binds and the paddles. If you want to know my full binds and all that stuff, I'll link it right now, but I'm not going to go into that in this video because it's not really necessary. I'll go over the basic things, but if you are interested in just sticking with a custom bind that will achieve this, let's say you don't want to use the claw grip and you don't want to use paddles, then this is what you can do. You can change your left thumb. You'll be messing with issues with it. Looking at it, sensitivity. So now that you're able to actually jump and look around at the, so there's a lot of different variations, and the thumbnail, don't let people trick you into thinking that like one version of a 90 is faster than the other. It's not. So the answer to the thumbnail is that the speed of a 90 is not determined based off the method in which it's performed. Rather, it's determined on where you land on your ramp and keeping the momentum as you're actually performing the 90, right? So it doesn't matter which way you move your reticle, which way you actually perform the 90, it just depends on where you land on the ramp, and making sure that you're running forward consistently. There's no hindrances, no stops, and when you're jumping, no pauses, nothing like that. So the first thing to look out for when doing a 90 is that you do not want to hit this wall as you are trying to perform it. I'm sure you've heard this tip a lot, and this is one tip that I actually agree with. If you hit this, you will slow down, and that's why you don't want to hit this wall. The goal of a 90, as I said, is to fluently and with no hindrances go through the motion of the 90. If you hit this wall, you'll pause, you'll stop, and it's not a good thing. So the way to avoid this is the time in which you jump. This is what we're trying to get down, right? The time in which you jump is so important to doing the 90, and it's going to take a lot of practice, so don't think that there's just a magic formula for you. It doesn't, everything requires hard work, right? So what you're going to want to do, and what I've figured out, is that yes, this wall places right here, but when you want to jump is whenever you get to this little edge right here. Or really, whenever I started, I was just thinking I'll just get my reticle onto this wall and that's when I'll jump. So I literally like turn into it, I almost hit the wall, I turn into it, and as I place that, I walk up the ramp. Now another aspect of this, that's when you should jump. So the first thing to take away is to jump whenever you turn and place that wall and get your reticle onto that actual wall. Not when it's over here. Get your reticle onto this wall when you as you jump. The other
he was right. Everyone does this. I'm not a lefty though. It's so weird. I gotta stop streaming. I can't do this. My stuff plays so late. Look, I'll jump. I know how to do this. So you know you're lagging. You fall. And then you start doing randoms. Wow. I should just post a video. That would be way better. Yeah, I'll end this stream. This is way too much. How the fuck did I get a comment? Oh, what's up? Overwatch.